Gaffer, it's probably never going to be a clean win this afternoon given the conditions, but a very hard fought 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, everyone can see what it's like. You know, we thought the wind was going one way, but it seemed to be all over the place. And the pitch, to be fair, was half decent, but it was just the wind that was the biggest issue. But thought the standout piece of quality in the game was our goal. It was a brilliant goal, and then the endeavour and the commitment of the players was excellent to get a clean sheet on a really difficult day, and they put us under a lot of pressure with a lot of balls coming into our box. They're a big team as well, you know, we set pieces, but I thought the players handled it really well, and yeah, it's a great 3 points for us.
I think we said on Tuesday night the number of chances we've had in the last few games not quite falling, not so many this afternoon, but when it's needed it's been taken. Is that how you see it?
Yeah, look, you know, it seems bizarre that we've won today, considering the chances we've created in the previous 2 games, but that's the way football is. You know, I spoke about that the other day. It's the reality of football sometimes, and you've got to have that bit of quality to put it in the net, which we did today. It was a brilliant build-up and great cross and fantastic header from Brandon. And then we saw the other side of the game where we had to dig in. I thought we were a little bit sloppy, to be honest, in possession in the second half when we had good moments in good areas. I thought we were quite cheap with it, to be honest. I thought there was other opportunities there for us, but I can understand and give the players the benefit of doubt because of the conditions, and you know, I think when you're 1-0 up away from home, the home team are always going to commit more bodies forward and gamble and keep testing you, but the players stood up to it fantastically well.
Brandon back in this afternoon, of course, for you. Are you pleased to see him take his chance again? Obviously, he got the assist after coming on, and you know, sticking with him.
Yeah, look, he's a young player, and he came into the team and had a blistering start really after the first 2 or 3 games. But to think that was going to continue every single game, you know, when he's just come into the team, would have been wrong, and we just felt he needed a little breather for a couple of games, and you know, he's come back into the game, and we have other good players in the squad. You know, we have to recognise the fact that you know, they're not going to play every single game because we need to use a squad as we see fit, and there's lots of games thick and fast, and you see the conditions they have to work in, and sometimes, and if you look at some of our players, there's some players that haven't played a lot of games this season, so to go straight into the team and play week in, week out, or every 3 days is difficult. So but we're delighted with how he came back into the team today. I thought his performance was excellent, along with the others.
Straight into the team today, Ash Eastham, as captain, what did you think of his performance, and particularly getting a clean sheet?
Yeah, he gave us what we were expecting, you know, a centre half's performance, hard to beat, disciplined, organising the players around him, and you know, it was probably a centre half's game today where, you know, they're chucking a load of balls in the box, and you've got to go there and go and win them, and he certainly did that. So it's you know, and we had no qualms giving him the armband, because he's come into, even though he's been injured and not played, he's still vocal around the training ground, and he's a big character, and we saw that today. But I thought the whole squad, I should say, was excellent in winning that 3 points.
And just finally, attention's now turned to the Leeston.com trophy and that trip to Newport on Wednesday night. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, we played there early in the season. The weather was a little bit like this, and I think the pitch has deteriorated since then because of the use it gets. So I would expect the game will be similar to tonight. But you know, we've shown that we can come to a ground like this, you know, with the conditions, and compete and win. And we're going to have to try and do that again on Wednesday. And we want to, you know, reward that backing that we get. You know, you saw the supporters today, superb. And I'm sure they'll be down there with us on Wednesday, and we want to try and get a similar result if we can.